That's one of my biggest things. When we think about mask mandates and people who don't want to wear a mask, you have to think about the domino effect. You know, I think about, for instance, you have maybe a child who doesn't wear a mask and they infect their teacher. Maybe their teacher is healthy, but maybe they live with a parent who's older and has diabetes and high blood pressure and other comorbidities, and that person ends up on the ventilator. Plus, other people were exposed in the class, and maybe the kids are asymptomatic, but because we don't know about this virus, maybe in the future, asymptomatic kids will grow up to have lung issues or heart issues or some other type of issue. Plus, then the parents can't go to work, so there's depression and stress and no food at home for the kids. Like, it's all of these things coming together. So before we say, let's not do the one thing that two things, because you can social distance too, but social distancing and masks, before we back away from those things, I think we all have to be very clear that that's the right thing to do. And like Dr. Orden was saying, based on the science, we can't say that, and we have to protect all kids. We have to protect all kids. So Carla, what is your response to parents who are against school mask mandates like Moms for Liberty?
You know, I think that what they're doing and their statements are actually reckless and irresponsible, to be honest with you. We live in a civilized society. We live in a society where mandates exist and they're part of the norms. And the reason that they exist is because they keep us safe. We wear safety belts. There are car seats, which I'm sure they put their children in to keep them safe when they drive them from point A to point B. And, you know, I think that if we're really talking about having less disruption, coming back into a normal sense of being and having less quarantining, then they would understand how important it is that we have all these multiple layers of mitigation so that we can keep our children and our community safe, so that we can protect children. I mean, at the end of the day, what we're advocating for and what I'm fighting for is for the safety of all children, theirs too.
We're living in uncertain times.
Delta variant is pushing.
It's not always easy to keep up with the latest medical headlines. That's where the doctors come in. Now in our 14th season, the doctors continue to bring health and happiness into your life, giving you solid takeaway information.
Things aren't being as heavily regulated as you might think.
And we're uncovering medical scams to keep you safe.
A lot of them contained a dangerous chemical known to cause cancer.
What works and what doesn't.
I'm always a doctor, but this was one of the few times that I was a patient, and it can be scary.
The hottest trends in beauty and wellness.
Pull it up, keep it tight.
The prognosis is good. The doctors, a prescription for a better you.